How's it going, guys? I wanted to show you guys a few little stretches to fix those shoulders, everyone, because like me, I have been having shoulder issues for the longest time. As you can tell, I'm showing off a little golf club, but this is the reason why. Do this stretch in order to focus on external rotation. External rotation will save your shoulders. Trust me, a lot of times that if you have poor mobility in the shoulders, that would be one of the reasons why you'd actually get injuries, because you try to do something that you just physically couldn't because you don't have the flexibility for it. So focus on doing something like this in order to get the mobility for external rotation of the shoulders. To the golf club, then you bring it out to right there and you just pull it up like that. And there you go. You got a side view and a front view. This is really good for the rotator cuff. And here we are. Break the camera. Just kidding. Anyways, so you get that side for external rotation, so you want to focus on the other portion, the internal rotation. And so you do that, you bring it in, you bring your hands to your sides, and then you put your elbows and try to make them touch. That's the kind of way. If you want to get the stretch deeper, you put it in between your knees and you try to put your knees together and you can kind of force it deeper, and there you go. There's me being a dork. Like normal. That's why I do best, kids. Here's another one where you would get a band. You can also do it with a pole, but I just find it easier to do it with a band. You put it back like that, and so you hold on to it like this, and then with your other arm you pull up, and so it forces your arm to go up like that. It's a really good stretch for you guys. I recommend you try it out. You can do it. You can do this again with the pole, but it's I find it more comfortable, and I feel like I can get a better grip with this band. Trust me, guys, bands are your life savior. And here's me doing it on the other side. And so when people come to me with like, oh, I have shoulder problems, well, I can tell you right now, it's either because you're really tight, you had bad form on an exercise and you messed it up, but actually it's kind of rare for someone to like really like destroy their shoulders like to the point where they can't like do exercise anymore. But here, that was one shoulder stretch and with a band. Here's the other one. This is the one I've been using a lot recently, and I can tell I've received some noticeable changes in my right arm for this stretch. And what you want to do is lay on your side. You kind of want to put your shoulder, you kind of want to lock your lat into the ground, and so that way it's not very dependent on like moving around a lot. So you can do the stretch easier. And the goal is to bring that arm down to touching the floor. And yeah, I can tell that thing really works because it like destroys my shoulder. But anyways, now you want to get the other side. Oh, ignore the butt, people. All right. And I could tell that was an issue because I fixed my pants. I'm looking really sad. But anyways, here's the other side. Pull it down. As you can see how I kind of lock my arm into the ground. I kind of lock my shoulder and my lat into the ground. But there you go. There's another one. You want to clamp your hands together like this. And you want to try and bring them as much as possible and kind of like punch your back into place. Like you want to like push into your back because it gives an awesome stretch to your front delts. Sorry, I mean to you nerds out there, the anterior deltoid. And there you go. There's one that will stretch the lateral head of the deltoid. Kind of bring it to your side. Kind of the same idea, but just kind of bring it to your side and just kind of pull up. And while you're pulling up, kind of try and turn away and try to like shrug up. Because if you kind of do that, it'll put a greater stretch into it. One of the better stretches to the shoulder, I might add. I like doing this one after any pushing day because it really just helps relieve some stress I might have or tightness. But here's another thing I want to go over is another reason why a lot of you people might have shoulder pain is due to poor posture. So we want to focus on doing this. It's called retracting the scapula. And what you want to do is you want to shrug up and pull down the lats. And what you can see is that when you do that, your arms are going to be back like that, and your thumbs. Notice how my thumbs are pointing directly in front of me when I'm just standing neutral. Anyways, here's a few posture exercises to work on. Make sure your butt is against the wall. You want to make sure, what I'm pointing out here is that you want to make sure your finger is on the wall, directly on the wall, and you try to keep it on the wall throughout this whole exercise. So what you want to do is you want to bring it up like that, and you want to try and bring your elbows in when you're at the top. They come back down, you want to squeeze. Ooh, trust me guys, this is one of the better things to do. To the top, bring elbows together, come back, and go down. It's really good. And now, for the next thing, the fixed posture. And this is more for head positioning. And I will look really stupid for doing this, but this is for you guys. It's called tucking in your neck. Basically, yep, you doing that. And what that will do is it'll force your head to be put back in. Because a lot of people have a problem where they're hunched forward, and so it kind of forces their neck to extend. But basically, what you want to do is you kind of want to shrug up your neck. You want to bring it in. So put your head against the wall and kind of like pull in with it, as I'm demonstrating right here. Oh yeah, force the double chin. Guys, force the double chin, save your posture. There you go.